Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Green Planet. Today we are going to discuss how to grow a tomato plant from a fresh tomato, what we might have in our kitchen or we might buy from our local market. So let's see how we are going to go ahead and do it. As all of us can see, we have got some fresh tomatoes right in front of us, and then we have got some growing media, that is coco peat. So this coco peat, if many of you must be using at home in your garden or in your potted plants, you must be aware that coco peat is made out of coconut skin. So it's a byproduct when the coconut skin is turned into a coconut coir, and a very ideal media for growing seeds or germinating seeds because of its fluffy texture and the tendency to retain a lot of water. Now, I have sterilized this particular coco peat. The main reason is to make sure that when the seeds or the little baby seedlings try to germinate and start to come up, there is no fungus attack or there are no little insects trying to bite off the roots from the little baby seedlings. So that's the main purpose. So if you would like to know how to sterilize the coco peat before starting the seed germination mix, you can definitely use the link which I have posted underneath this video to learn how to sterilize the coco peat. Now let's start with the whole procedure. I'm going to use two different mediums right here for germinating our seeds. One is this little paper cup, as you might be having it back home. So it's a simple paper cup. I have just given it a nice label to it, and here I have made a little hole underneath just to drain off excess water from this particular cup. And then here for the second part, I'm going to use a plastic container, which again I have labeled, and we are going to use this plastic container for growing our seeds. So let's start with the procedure now. What we are going to do is, we are going to pick up a very ripe tomato right here, and then we are going to just cut it into half, and then cut a nice thick slice from the tomato. This is the one we are going to use to germinate our seeds. Now, as we buy any fruit or vegetable from the local market, if you plan to germinate it or try to grow a plant out of it, it is very important that we try and buy the best product available in the market, because as good the fruit would be, the healthier the plant which might grow out of the seeds would be. So it's very important that we try and buy the best product available. We do not compromise on the quality or on the cost of that particular product. So it gives a better ratio of germination and the success rate is much higher. So let's go ahead. First I'm going to use this plastic container, and then we are going to add some moistened coco peat inside. Just like this. And then we are going to lay this tomato slice right in the center, and then we are going to top it up with more coco peat. Then I have this little paper cup which I am going to use. Some coco peat at the bottom of the cup, and then these seeds from the rest of the tomatoes, I'm just going to scoop them out and put them right here inside this glass, just like this. And then we are going to top it up just a small amount of more cocoa peat, just to cover it up. And then both these containers we are going to give it a dash of water. Actually the cocoa peat is already very moist, so we are not going to moisten it more. This glass has got a little hole at the bottom, so if there is excess moisture, the moisture will just seep away from this glass. But this particular plastic container, it does not have any kind of drain underneath. The main reason is because I'm going to try and build a little greenhouse for this particular container. So here I have a plastic bag which I'm going to use. What we're going to do is we are going to put this container inside this plastic bag, and then just cover it up. And close the top of the bag. Now the whole purpose of doing this is to make sure that there is enough humidity and moisture which is retained inside this particular plastic container. So we are not going to water this particular soil again at least for a week's time, and then we are going to see if the seeds are germinating. But this particular plastic glass, we are going to definitely water it as and when the soil or the growing media seems to get dry on the top. So these are the two ways of doing it. Let's see which gives us a better result or which gives us a better success.
It's been 12 days since we had sown these seeds into this little glass. As all of us can see, we see some germination happening. I can already see 2 little tomato plants growing, and now we have this container right in front of us. We see a lot of germination right in here. Well, looks like since we had put a slice of tomato inside this container, there are some seedlings which are sprouting in circles, which is a good sign. So I can see there has been a lot of success in here, and if we can see this little sprout coming out, so I'm sure there would be more growth if I give it some more time, maybe another couple of days, and there should be more seedlings which would be sprouting
This is
up.
how we can grow
So
tomato
definitely a
plants
good
from
sign.
fresh tomatoes and its seedlings at home. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my channel and please like the video if you have enjoyed watching it. Thank you very much.